Hello, ladies and gents. I got a little bit more energy than I normally have, so I'm pushing out these videos and hoping that they are helping you guys. And I'm thanking you guys for commenting and just communicate with me, guys. I'm enjoying this, so I'm on a roll. So I'm going to talk about today's topic, which is why narcissists like to embarrass you. Why do they do those things, guys? It's awful. It's like child's play. Like, why do they like to embarrass you, guys? This is my thoughts on this. Obviously, situations have gotten to the point with you and a narcissist where they feel like they're losing control over you, and they are just like, okay, you know what? They have to have a third party involved to do this, though. But they like to embarrass you around, someone else to make sure you feel the impact. And it feels like they just stab you in the back, because it's like, why do you have to give this information to somebody else? They can do this in court. They can let, the legal system know that you were abused as a child. We give the narcissist too much information. We tell them things because when you're with them, you think that, you're together with somebody in a loving relationship, and, you just naturally open up. You give all of yourself. And that's the thing about narcissists. They never give all of their selves. They only give you a small little smidget. And the rest is just emptiness. It's not there because it was never there. Really, it was never real. And you give all of yourself, and they turn around and just use it against you. So they tell things that are just super, super duper personal. And then they tell it. When they tell it, it's a way to benefit them. It's obviously a way to punish you, and to definitely it's meant to embarrass you and control you. Is definitely it's just messed up. They do some dirty things, but just to tell your business, it just lets you know that how mean and hateful they are, how far they're willing to go to control you and punish you. They can't, control you, so they want to control how other people think about you. So other people are going to think, once they know you were abused as a child, or whatever you told a narcissist that happened to you in your past, whatever it was that you dropped out of school, or you whatever your insecurities are, other people are going to think, oh well, she's had all this abuse in her childhood, so she is kind of, she's kind of off, she's not, a healthy person and stuff. And that may not be the case. You may have already healed from that situation and be healthy now. You may be in a good place in your life now, and the narcissist is taking it back to a dark place where you already healed from, and they're going to make it seem like this is a problem that you have, and it's affecting them. It's affecting your relationship with them, or how the relationship with them ended. And it may not even be true. That's a whole nother different situation with the narcissist versus what happened to you in the childhood, which could have been years and years and years ago. So the way that they, really pull out all their daggers, it's just so mean and so hateful, so distasteful. And I'm sorry you guys had to go through that, but I definitely have been there in the worst setting. But they will snitch. They will open up their mouths and start talking, and really painting a picture to other people of how you are, and kind of like trying to make you seem really, really unstable, and base it off of that one event that happened in your past, and people really get sucked into that, and they start to side with the narcissist because they say that this person has been through trauma. And the funny thing is that the narcissist has been through trauma. That's why they are a narcissist. But we don't know enough about what they've been through. Some of us don't even know because they don't tell you. That they're so good at getting information out of you, pulling things out of you, and knowing so much about you because they studied you, know so much about you, your strengths, your weaknesses. And there you go. You know little about them, about their history, what really happened to them to make them the way that they are, to make them so cruel and mean and hateful. And they just have the advantage. They go through their lives, with advantages. They can pull out information out of people quick because people are so kind. They don't think people out here in the world like that exist, that are just predators, really, natural predators that go out targeting people and using people to fit their own benefit. A narcissist may go out today. Every narcissist that we all know about that we were involved with is out today searching for supply, wherever they're at work, going out to the grocery stores, um, I'm pretty sure they have been using people for their stimulus checks and, all anything that they can, any type of financial benefit, whatever, even if it's just a benefit to punish somebody else, an ex, or using another female to do it, or flying monkey. I mean, they use people every single day so they can pull out people's and understand people's strength and weaknesses is pretty quick, because people like to talk. They like to trust people naturally, and it's just a shame that you have to live in a certain way where you just can't trust everybody anymore. You just have to take your time really get to know somebody and making sure that their behavior is consistent. You have to take a while. I'm not just talking about a month or 2 months, with knowing that somebody this dangerous is out here trying to literally use people. And if they can't use them, the way they want to, or things go a way that they don't want it to go, then they really try to destroy that person. So knowing that there's people like that out here, you have to really take a long time just evaluating somebody's character, making sure they have, some morals about themselves, just watching their behavior and actions in situations from what you know about them, whether you're, in the workforce with them or, they're a relative. You have to watch those behaviors, the things that they say, how they are towards other people, how they are towards you. And you have to really recognize toxic behaviors and attitudes. And, everybody has a bad day, right? Everybody goes through things, but the narcissists, have, even definitely the covert ones, majority of them are, throwing salt in people's game. They always have some type of negativity going on with them, or they got to show off. I've show off what they have, show off who they're with, their new supply. If you got a relative and you're like, they just ended it with this one, now they got this one, why are they coming over to see us for the holidays? I mean, they never come to see me like that. And that's because they need to show off their new supply. It's just they all got a pattern of the same behavior, living in the fast lane, dating one person after the next, just a lot of impulsivity and just toxic ways, a toxic lifestyle, something that you definitely know is not healthy. You definitely know a man shouldn't be dating one woman after the next, after the next, after the next. That is something wrong there, something going on with that individual, to be with that many people in that short of time and to not have had a break to really get to know themselves, or to really get to, heal themselves, or, after you're in a relationship, you should take some time to, you should take some time to rebuild yourself, your confidence, to understand, evaluate what went wrong in that relationship. Just get to figure out what you like again. If you still like the same things, if you still like working out, maybe you stop working out so much while you were with your ex. Maybe you stop cooking as much, and you have to figure out, how do I get back to doing things that I know that I like to do? That's how I am. That's how I've always been. And just the fact that narcissists can't really, reflect on their past, self-reflect, and they just jump right into another relationship. It's just toxic behaviors, or they just keep on having kids by a variety of different people, or keep on marrying people, or keep on jumping from job to job, keep on moving from one place to another. They just have really really irregular and unhealthy lifestyles. Like, they can't be stable, in some parts of their lives they can be stable, but in other parts of their lives you'll notice they're really, 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 really wild, really out of control. Just understanding that they're willing to bounce around, and it's never really good, healthy behavior. Or we all have issues. Obviously, we all go through things, and once we get on our feet, we should be stable and stuff. But narcissists, they're always in certain parts in their life, whether it's a relationship or their jobs or something, and it's always a lot of excuses and You'll see how they use people, and you just see how toxic they are, how they treat their parents, and all of those things. So but I kind of veered off a little bit, but like I said, they like to embarrass you because more than likely they feel like you're slipping away, or if you got away, they're gonna get you. If you got away, they're gonna get you. They're gonna hurt you, and they're gonna rip your soul out of you with information that is just so delicate, so private, and you're just like, wow, like you didn't have to do that. Like you didn't have to do that. It has nothing to do with where we're at now. What does my past have to do with what this situation is right now? A lot of times, there's nothing to do with it. They just start mouthing off or start blabbing their mouths and running their mouths, and it's just to hurt you. And that's how you know how vicious and toxic they are. Because why can't the relationship just end? With you just go your way, I go my way, and we, some people can be friends. It can happen sometimes, but if you can't be friends, it don't have to be a whole bunch of chaos and drama. Like, going on a smear campaign. Next thing you know, everybody on Facebook know all this stuff about you, or you in a legal system and they're telling all these judges this stuff about you. You're just like Jesus, it really has nothing to do with the situation that we're going through now. Whatever I told you that happened in the past was a long time ago. How do you feel like that affects, the situation that we have now? It's because in their minds, also, they feel like, they call themselves trying to like diagnose you. On the flip side of what they're doing, they are trying to control how people, think about you. They want people to think that you're bad, So that's the difference between us, what we know about them as being a narcissist. And a lot of people say that we diagnose them, but they got a big pattern of toxic behavior. Our behavior, on the other hand, is just, trying to get away, trying to do what's best for our children, whatever. And a narcissist keeps on engaging you in drama and chaos. And then, in their, all these delusions that they have is like, you're bad. I'm going to make everybody, see what I see about you. And they just, in their mind, you're just this crazy, crazy person. Even though they had to set you up and put you in situations for you to react, which people don't see, is just really crazy. And it's just all over the place. It's just too much to accept. It's just really toxic. That's why I always say no contact is one of the best things you can do for yourself, and just really, really sticking to it and staying strong, because it hurts when somebody, tells something so private, that you just told them, and then they try to use it against you now. It's really bad and disgusting. So yeah, that's my thoughts on why they like to embarrass you, and so yeah, y'all comment below. Keep on commenting, guys. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon.